Yeah, I've done three, but that was two cats and a dog, which
Mhm.
is
Yeah.
not the same, you know? Actually, the last house that I was on was the one with the three animals, and the two cats were like housed in like separate rooms, and so they had separate litters, and you know, and then obviously the dog was like very active, but I know that that was my limit. So yeah, I think, know your limits, especially like if you've never done a house sit before and you're going to a place, like you live in Austin and you want to go to San Francisco and you're only there for a week. You don't want to be spending, as much time taking care of, you want to have a good balance to where you feel like you're able to take full advantage. Now, one thing I will say, right, is as a house sitter, right? So not someone who owns a home, but as a house sitter, earlier in the IG live, we talked about how one of the trade-offs is that you can't just do your own thing because ultimately you have to look after some aspects of the house and you have to like take care of the pets that come with the house, right? But let me tell you, let me tell you a story about the current house sit that I have. Like the house sit that I'm at right now and the experience that I am having as a visitor to the San Francisco area, no other tourist is getting this experience. So what am I trying to say? What I'm trying to say is if you are the kind of traveler who appreciates experiences that are unique, who doesn't want to do the same old touristy thing, who doesn't want to like eat at the same restaurants and like tag yourself, taking pictures of the same fucking food, right? That like everybody and their mother has already done, right? And you want to have like some like cool ass views that like no other tourist is getting, then this is the fucking app for you, right? Because I'm gonna like post a picture in a few days, you
Hmm.
know, and this is just because of this call of like and I showed you that picture,
That
Cebu.
was a stunning
Yeah, it
picture
was
with
at
the
night. It
view.
was
Oh
at
my
night.
god.
It was at night, so no tourists are out and about like that at night in the neighborhood that I am in, right? Not only that, but like there's no parking in that neighborhood at night. So as a tourist, if you have a car or like you wouldn't even know that this place exists. This place isn't even on your radar, right? And like I wouldn't even know had it not been for this fucking house sit, right? And me just being a little the explorer that I am, right? And like if you crave unique experiences that are fucking stellar that you can then like have us make a story out of the way I am narrating the story right now, that makes it worth it. That makes it not like, being in a hotel with like a million other tourists or an Airbnb in a touristy area, right? To be able to experience and travel in this way, if that resonates with you.
It does. It really does. Yeah, well, I've been doing this for a while and I'm blown away by most of the places that I stay in. I just sit there and I'm like, oh my God, like there is no way I'd ever be able to have an Airbnb like this, or well, hotels, let's not even talk about it, but like an
Mm-hmm.
Airbnb where I'm getting like this beautiful, beautiful home all to myself. And I don't have to think about absolutely anything. Like, it's here's the thing. So people have asked me if I would compare this to Airbnb, and I would say no. Obviously, yes, there's some similar features, but ultimately no, because this is something that has is not being used commercially. This is a place where someone actually lives, and so the house is fully equipped in any way that you could possibly think of. And I cook a lot, so something that really bothers me when I go to Airbnbs is that I'll find a pot, a pan, and hopefully salt, pepper if I'm lucky. And that's it. But if I go to a house, like the kitchen is fully equipped and I can use whatever I want. I don't even have to think about buying detergent or toilet paper or I have nothing to think about. All I have to do is take care of the pet and leave the house the same way it was given to me.